Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Final Phase. This is the second match day and the rankings are displayed there. We've got Xurpils versus Andriy. This is going to be Skaven versus Imperial Nobility, match number 2. The Skaven need to win to force a third game. The Imperial Nobility need to avoid losing to walk through into the round of 8. Nifty Wire, thank you very much indeed for the Prime sub. Thank you very much indeed. Whew. Right. Going into this one, if I'm Andriy here, I think I receive. I think I put the ball in 8, and then I try and stop the one turn. And at that point, the Skaven then have to score quickly to give me the ball back. So I would not put the rerolls in on my defense unless I thought I was definitely going to stop them, because then I've got my 3 rerolls for the second half of half. Second half of the second half. Skaven choosing to defend, so they get their 1 turn. Or someone chose to defend. Who chose? Chose to kick the ball. So the Skaven chose to kick, and they've chose to kick, so they put their 1 turn on turn 8. Probably not a bad choice. This is going to be one of those weird choices where I think both teams are quite happy with the way round that the thing is. Oh my. Oh my, we've got a Blitz, and we've got a Xurpils Prime. That sounds like a planet, doesn't it? Where are you from? Xurpils Prime. I like that. Dodge doesn't work on Blitzes, so these are just naked 2s. Oh yeah, there we go. Right, not a bad Blitz. And it's in 2 tackle zones. Now, this is shove-offable if you can chain push one onto the other and you can find the POW. And there's multiple ways you can do it. You can make a box and blitz from here, or there, or there. Or you can make a T-shape, which is what he's actually made. And then you're probably going to blitz with a block piece just to try and maximise your knockdown percentage. So he's cleared the line. One of the gutters has already gone. And then he's going to make this a 3D. Well, he's already made it a 3D. And they're just putting extra cover in. Jammy Git finds the POW, not the both down, so now the ball is cleared from both tackle zones. Although, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to come and stand in here. He's got the ball. That's a weird one. I'm not sure I like that from Andriy. Oh, I do like that. No. I do like that, because otherwise he gets surfed. I love it from Andriy. So, is he going to continue the standing and fighting? Well, yes, he is. Where's the blitz coming in? Well, I suppose if you need to win, you probably need to either stop the score or turn it over. And if you've taken a player like that, I suppose you've got to use it. It's not my favourite, but he's gone for it. I suppose this is one of those things about Skaven that is interesting, that there is multiple ways you can play them. And although it's not the way I play them, it is a way that you can play them. Whereas some teams are very two-dimensional and you just have to play them in a specific manner. Skaven are one of the few teams that you can play legitimately in several different ways. The ogre moves. We've got the 2 dice on the far corner. Yep. Andriy currently not respecting the strip balling dive again, though. I think we're going to see a strip balling dive on a 4, because you can probably move this guy out of the way. Then he can come in. Oh, it won't be on a 4, will it? That's 3 tackle zones. That's 3 tackle zones. No, he is. Sorry, that's my bad. This guy stood up. Do you take a turn and push this into this square here, fill that square in, and just surf them both? Oh no, because it's got fend. Never mind. No, never mind. Into my psyche there, I suppose. Baseball, move in. I think Andriy is best served here by standing and fighting and staying put. Get this guy back in the game, probably on a rush towards the end of the turn, and stand and fight. Do not try and advance, do not try and run away, stand there and fight. The Skaven have demonstrated in the first game that they're going to give you hits. The Skaven in this game are already giving you loads of hits. You don't need to go crazy, you can just stand there and fight. I don't like the ogre activation. That was dangerous. Never mind. Foreman Mike, thank you very much indeed for 14 months. Glad to have you with us. Thank you.
Foreman Mike 42 just subscribed for 14 months. Wow, did I really spend this much time watching stuff getting surfed?
Yes, you did. Holy moly. Oh my word, for the second time this week, someone has subscribed. Subscribed before they followed. Wow. Wow. Right, he's going to go and dive in. Just before we saw this, and I think this is probably the right play, I'm going to draw everyone's attention to this problem over here again. Rat Ogre, 150k or whatever it is. Lineman, 40k. This is a terrible trade that the Skaven need to get away from. While I don't think they fix it in this particular turn, because they've gone crazy and decided strip ball is the way forward, I do think that they do need to fix this trade pronto. So here it comes. He gets the knock, gets the strip. Gut Runner is available to pick ball up if the scatter isn't terrible. The scatter is terrible. Oh dear. That is not great. But he has managed to put it in 3 tackle zones, which is nice. Nice. Oh, there you go, that fixed that problem. Right, he was like, what lineman marking me? What lineman? There's no lineman marking me. Ogre probably was going to go and stand in that square there and try and clear 2 of these off. He's going to bobble it. This is dangerous, because if this bobbles on the right way, as in goes right, the Skaven could catch it. This could go anywhere. Maximum risk, maximum reward. That is a hallmark of Mr. Andriy, I think. He very much likes this style of play.
See them driven before you.
Right.
They hear the lamentation of their women.
The Skaven have got him, not quite by the ball sack, but have got him by a sort of semi-sack. Can they get any further in? If they, I don't see if this guy stood up. If it didn't stand up, we could stand something around here, and then we could go 1, 2, dodge on a 4 for 2 dice uphill again, and see what we could get done. If you're going to continue this line of play, it's probably the play to go for. Or we take a slight momentary pause in complete chaos and blitz with the Rat Ogre. Yeah, you could have put that in for 2Ds. I think you just put that in for 2Ds. Same idea, just make it safer.
Beers with Bears just subscribed with Prime.
That's a cool name. Beers with Bears, thank you very much indeed. I can't believe I've not noticed that name before. That's amazing. Skaven now reduced by 1. That is their first casualty. This Skaven-y type line of play feels a little bit like a Chuntery type play. It's very aggressive.
Just subscribed for 12 months.
It's Chunter-esque, isn't it, this line of play? Dirty Goblin, thank you very much indeed. Happy birthday. I hope you're going to be able to watch us in Paris later this week. Thank you very much indeed. Right, can the Writer get more done? I do like the fact that he is targeting these stand firm guard things because they are an absolute pain in the arse from the Skaven's perspective. So I do like that. That is good. Thank you very much indeed, Dirty Goblin. Hello, Hookah. Now, stay put. Force the Skaven to split up. Sorry, force the... Yeah, he's forced a bit of a split up. This is good. The Rat Ogre had stood up there. This would have been great. You can just drop this in behind here. The Stripper is going to be in range. This is going to be 2 uphill. Unless he's going to have to dodge. I think he should dodge this guy out and stand him in probably there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go there. Or go there. Because you're thinking about the angle that this guy can come through. Yeah. I think there. Because I think that dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think that was the better square. Be slightly wider. Be more aggressive. So Skaven are still sat on 2 rerolls. They could, in theory, now say, well, it's fine. We're just going to force... I'm going to threaten the strip next turn. And I'm going to try and chase things around over the next turn or 2. If I can kill a couple of things... There we go. If I can kill a couple of things... Oh, my word. That is dead. Then it makes the 1-turner shed load easier. And if you can just... Yeah, put this guy in here for splitting the team... Tag this guy out so none of this comes back and be helpful. He might end up giving himself a 2-turn here. I think he is. I think he's going to give himself a 2-turn. Blitzkrieg! Thank you very much indeed. 1 train.
Mr. Blitzkrieg 978 just cheered 100 bits. Train.
Thank you very, very much indeed. Wow. Nice. And then you have to take the 1D here. Or you can just... the 1D is a 1 in 9. That's a 1 in 9. Yes. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Right. Skaven, the choice they've got to make now. First of all, they need a scoring threat, because if they're going to play the line of play, which I think they're going to play... then they need something to profit from it. So go and stick a scoring threat in. Next, they're almost certainly going to dive the ball on a 5+ and see what they can get done. Maybe they should think about what other options and lines of play there are where they don't need to dive the ball on some sort of 5 or 4+. So do they think about chain pushing this guy in? I don't think they've got enough people. They'd have to fill in that square and these 2 squares. So that's 1, 2. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And then they'd still end up with 2 dice uphill. So, no. I think that they are then probably going to dodge the guard out, stand it in there, block on 2 dice and follow, and then they can dodge in on a 4. 3+, 4+ with dodge is going to be better than the 5+. And then the stripper, that guy's free. Oh, that's... Yeah, sorry. That same idea, just different correct pieces. Put the gutter in scoring threat. Let's put a line rat in as well as a scoring threat. Nice. They get the 4+ in. Worst possible dice roll. Second worst possible dice roll. No strip. Thank you very much indeed for Beers with Bears, Dirty Goblin, and Hookah. And Blitzkrieg for kicking off the hype train. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thinking these out in real time is pretty... not even in real time. Thinking these out in replay speed is pretty hard work. So, they've scored. The Skaven know they have to win. So they've got to throw everything at the 1 turn here. And I think if you're Andriy, I think you therefore throw everything at stopping the 1 turn. Because you don't care if the Skaven score in 8 turns, but you massively care if the Skaven score here, because the Skaven could then force overtime. So, how do you stop this? Well, has Andriy done enough, is the first question. And I think the answer is no. I think this is a relatively straightforward 1 turn. Because if he comes in here and pushes in the first instance, he then is blitzing from this angle here into one of these 3 squares, which means you just make sure that this is all full, that goes there, and the ball, the gutter runner is then in range. No matter what, the gutter runner is in range. So you have to get a push on the first dice, which is 70%, and then you have to not fuck up the second dice, which is about 95%. So the gutter runner is pushed into a rangeable, which means it's going to be considered to be there. If it's there, we can clear the gutter, we should be able to clear that. Fine. And then it's going to have to dodge on a 3, on a 4, on a 3, on a 3, on an out. So is this doing enough, or could he have done something better? I think maybe that could have just come and stood in here maybe, and that could have stood there. You can make a line maybe. Anyway, let's see what happens. He's seen it.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Kind Sir says it has jugs. Indeed, yes. So the stand firm is irrelevant. Although he is going for some... Wait. I think he's messed that up. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. There is always more than one way of doing this normally, so... Oh no, it's same idea. He's got it. He's got the push. He's going... Oh, he's gone for the even better version. Instead of going from there, he's going from there. Fine. Well done. Now the rest of this is completely irrelevant. Give him the ball. And then can he make a 4+ and a 3+? I'm not sure I would take any of the remaining hits here because you do not want to blow your rerolls. They don't taste very nice. Oh, he doesn't get it. No, misses the 4+. Okay, so the Skaven have to score twice this half, otherwise they're out. This could be the second Skaven team eliminated from a round of 16. So how do you play this? I think you score quickly, I think, is what I would do here. So I like Andriy's defense because Andriy is saying, well, if you need to score, I'm going to say you're not scoring. Yeah, I think he's doing exactly the right thing. I think he's going for the quick score. Hey, Paolo, thank you very much indeed. 13 months of glorious support. Thank you.
Paolo_LV just subscribed with Prime.
That is a pain in the ding-dong, isn't it? That is an absolute pain in the ding-a-ling-dong. Right, new plan. We're not going this way because Andriy has collectively, correctively, and suggestively stopped that problem. So, I think I'm going this way. I think I'm going down here. We've got just enough resource to do it. So we can go and bring the thrower in here. We can blitz with a line rat. Thank you very much. And then we can go and pick the ball up and hand it to this guy. And we can probably, with our blitzy line rat and our gutter runner, we can create a side cage and we can get through. Other assistance after that is available. But I think that's my play. Because we need to score quickly. Same principle, just going to be doing it with different people. Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh dear. No, he's not going for that line of play at all. Okay. Oh, we got the strip. We got the sprinty guy. I've completely missed that. Okay. I love Blood Bowl. You can see so many different options, right? I'm like, you should do this. And then the guy's like, I'm going to do that. And it's so interesting because, well, probably you could probably math one out and say, well, that is one is stronger than the other. There's probably some plays that are very, 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 very similar where it doesn't matter broadly. I love it. That's great. I don't agree with that line of play at all, but it is interesting. No, Star Ferret, we don't use the word bit shit around here. And no, you're not writing your response either. I know what you're thinking. There is do or not do. There is no try. Well, indeed, it wasn't what I would have done, but it is interesting. Goes for the 2+ pass, makes it. Ball is going to be launched forward at a great rate of knots, and then the gutters are going to come and swing through and provide a nice screen. Just one moment, my little daughter has just come to say hello.
You finished the game, can you help? Oh, yeah. Yay.
After this game, what do you want help with?
Christmas things.
Oh, Christmas things.
Decorating.
Okay.
Decorating.
Okay.
Oh, you want to do
I know. Okay, all right, I'll come and help you.
after this game?
Yes.
Promise?
Absolutely. Can you ask me what time tea is?
What?
What time's dinner?
What time dinner?
Yeah. Thank you. Right. Back. Well, Star Ferret, that's not what I would have done either. That gutter runner looks like it's exposed. And if I'm Andriy, I think I'm taking this on. I don't think I'm going to go crazy and put rerolls into it, but I do think I'm taking on the sack. He chooses not. Wow. That's interesting. So he's now... Andriy is valuing punching the stripper... oh dear. Over actual value. Okay. Well, he's just accepting the... He's just accepting it. Oof. No, excusing sabotaging the Hindenburg. Now, I wasn't around when the Hindenburg did that. Just to be clear. Why are we not scoring? I mean, okay. I don't mind it if we score this turn, because you want the maximum amount of time to score back, I think. I think. Yeah, he's popping it. Surely he's popping it. There we go. Ball has been popped. We are now playing for all marbles. This is an all marble stream. Wowzers. Okay. So the Skaven have how many turns to steal back? Replays are not the clearest watching this, so... Ugh, he's caught it already. That's big. Are we going to see Nobility in the final? Are we going to see Nobility get through? Surely not. I think I like a little bit of width here from Andriy to stop the to force the Skaven to have to go round, because you don't want to see the Skaven both have to steal, but they also have to stop a score. So they can't play the asymmetric defense like they normally would, because if they give away too much space, everyone floods through it and then they concede. So width here is really strong for if you're Andriy. Asymmetry only works when you're not losing. And you are losing.
The Marvel
When is second for you?
313 just subscribed with Prime. Feel like I wanna get into Blood Bowl again as I've hardly platted BB3. When is the second game for you?
So my next game is going to be on Friday next week. I'm just waiting for the full details to come through, but it'll be on Friday. Looking forward to it. Right, so he's gone and thrown the Rat Ogre in again a little bit on its own. This is a good trade. This is interesting because he's threatening to come around the corner and cause some mischief and mayhem. What I wonder is whether or not you want to be trading here. And if you're Andriy, do you want to go and score quickly, or are you going to prepare to stand and fight? Right? What stratagem are you actually looking to deploy here? Because if you're looking for the stand and fight, then this formation is fine as is, and don't activate the ogre. Just leave it alone, and then just take out the line rat marking this cage corner here. And we probably want to try and start thinking about getting maybe a wrestle guard guy here, so that we can go 1, 2, 3, tag this out, and force both the blitz and the wrong direction, because we do not want it charging into our cage. And if we are not going to stand and fight and we want to take some yardage, which is an option, not sure I like it, but it is an option, then where are we going to try and take yardage? Because the major threat is this one here, from a what if perspective. So do we want to take yardage? I think not. I think I'd go and slam that in there, step that back one, blitz, stand in there and punch, and then just solve this. That's what I think I would do. Andriy likes to play a lot more aggressively, so we'll see whether that actually is what he chooses to do. Yeah, that's okay. It's the same option. Ooh. Ah. Crunch. Crunch. Marvel, I hope you do get into Blood Bowl again. And I've been thinking about this problem, this question of getting back into Blood Bowl. And I've got a bit of a... I'm going to have a bit of a question for you. Bloody hell, that's 2 Skaven deaded. Which is... If you're in the chat now and you don't currently play Blood Bowl 3, what would it take to get you to play Blood Bowl 3? What is the missing thing that means you don't play? Because there must be something you're waiting for. What is it? Zalfaret says common sense, or Santa wants all the races. Yeah. I think Sebastian Bonnet says his basic understanding of the game. You don't have access to all the teams easily or cheaply. Yeah, Kerry, I think hello, Pedro. Thank you very much. Yes, it was pretty good. I'm just going to pause for a second while we just address this question, since I've asked the chat. And this is when this goes on YouTube, please do say, why are you, if you're not playing it, what are you waiting for? Now, the all races, I think you can split into 2 piles. 1, if you want them all, and then 2, how do you get everything if you haven't been playing it since release? And I think that the game's developers are aware of that second point, like how do we catch you up? How do we? How do you get caught up? And I think that they are going to do something about that, I suspect. I know they're aware of it, and so the logical statement after that would be to do something about it so you can catch back in some manner. The model that they're releasing on, which is all the races, is probably going to... We're not likely to see all the races get dropped anytime soon, but the trade-off is we get yearly World Cups, because we haven't got all the races, people keep buying the game and buying stuff, and therefore they're able to support the game for longer. I think we're now at critical mass of races, and over the next year we will see more races get dropped in. So, what are we going to see next? Is it going to be Khorne, Amazons, Norse, vampires, Chaos Dwarves, gnomes? Any of those would be good apart from gnomes. And over the next 12 months, I think we're going to see a bunch of those. And then what are we going to see longer term? There's a pack for the first 4 teams, which isn't much of a saving, but it's something. Yeah, I'd like to see like packs of 4 and 8 teams, I think. Names are not awesome, no. More time I can't help you with. That's a you thing. But yeah, teams I think is probably going to be one of the top answers. And I think that if they want people to come and buy the game, then seeing a solution that lets you get all the teams would make a lot of sense. Right, Andriy doing the right thing here, just standing and fighting and bouncing the Skaven off them. And having now removed them to critical Skaven, this should be fine. I don't see how the Skaven take the ball off him here. Right, you just literally stand there and say no. One tiny little thing that the Skaven could be doing, sorry, that they could have been doing is they should start making it, that guy should just be stood here to make this dodge and this dodge a 6, and you know you can't actually get in on there. So instead of dodging in on a 5, you're dodging in on a 6. It makes a big difference in terms of potential output. So, stands there and fights again. Looks like it's going to probably be okay. Just needs to deal with the Rat Ogre, which presumably is one go for it away from being dealt with. Blocks on the Sensible, and then stands there and fights again. Oh dear. Makes the loner. This is a problem. I would like to have seen something. Okay, stripper. There's a dirty stripper running around. Okay, so we're gonna see a Skaven dive. If it doesn't work, probably this next turn, that's probably going to be the game. So this is, in fact, it has to work this turn. It's turn 15 for the Skaven, so they have to dive this turn. This is poo or bust time. Doesn't quite get in, gets in. Doesn't find the 30% that he needs. Does find the 30% or whatever it is he needs. Where's the... Oh my god. Every time you strip that ball in this drive, it's gone wrong. Ugh. He needs a gym strip where it just bobbles in just the right direction. But thankfully, he needs not a gym pickup, which is where he fails a 4+. So, crunch. Is there a statistics into how many people players, how many games for each season a coach plays? Yes, Carrie, there is. I can link you to an an official or a non-official version. Well, a non-official version, sorry. So if he gets the ball up, this is probably over. Yeah. There we go. Is the stripper stunned? Where is the stripper? Oh, the stripper went crunch. Oh, dear. Yeah. Oh, dear. He's diving with a Rat Ogre, I think. There we go. So, Xurpils. No longer in the competition. Congratulations to Andriy. He makes it through. 1 win, 1 draw. Good enough to see the Imperial Nobility through in 2, which has been not what we've seen from some of the others. Whoops. Oh, damn it. I wanted to see the blocks. Damn it. Never mind. Oh, well. Anyway, if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. We're going to be on to the next one.